Welcome to the Loyal Family LF podcast, where we the most illest, most realest podcast alive. I'm your host, J Him LF, with my co-host.
I'm a chosen generation and a royal priest. I'm a king, so all you peasants better bow to me.
Bible.
Boss up, click, LF to the death of me. Ask for permission before you even dare to speak. Don't you see how we move? New mob. Y'all ain't real dudes, faker than a boob job. In the club with one bottle's like 8 dudes. We got 10 bottles poured on the bitches too. Can't you see that we do it like this? Let my family eat so we all get rich. Loyalty is everything. Never fight over a bitch. And I am my brother's keeper. Have his back as that's it. If everybody bosses where all the work is at. Move to the side, cause I'm taking all of that. Yes, that was me driving in the Maybach. Phantom on deck, Puff Daddy, take that. Barry the fucking chef, that's my fucking name. And I'm here to tell you that we got this game. And we snatching the world from you fucking lames. LF is the team, so watch your dame. It is I, your guy, Mr. Black Barry the chef, a.k.a. Mr. Black Barry the great, a.k.a. Jehovah Barry, a.k.a. Mr. Whatever you want to call me. I am that. What is good, everybody? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's good? Before we get into anything, let's shout out to our sponsors, Frontline Millionaires, where you get your Frontline Millionaires gear at www.frontlinemillionaires.shop.
Also sponsored by I'm Different and It's Okay by Stephanie_Kia684 on Instagram. Just click the link in the bio. What a fucking intro, my nigga.
Yeah, that was some fire, but what's good though, man?
Shit chilling, you know what I mean? We had a good day, know what I mean? Woke up this morning, smoked my little herb, know what I mean? I'm saying we had a good time fucking for Father's Day. Know what I mean? So since we talking about smoking, what we smoking on today?
We got some BMF gumbo.
Uh-huh.
We also got some gelato, some powerful gelato 41. You know what I mean? Just trying to smoke. You know what I mean? He had a good day. I've been having a bad week, and we gonna get it started. I tried to avoid the situation, but the Brooklyn Nets lost to these bum-ass Milwaukee Bucks. And I ain't been watching the game since the Nets lost. I'm frustrated. I'm mad that that we had to put all that pressure on Kevin Durant. I feel like he's still a GOAT, still the best player to ever play this game. And I feel like James Harden need to do something with himself because he don't fucking show up no playoffs. And I'm just telling him for 2022 season, don't come back here with that bullshit, man. We need you to, if you gonna play, show up in the fucking playoffs. Stop doing the same bullshit you've been doing since you was on the OKC Thunder. Anything you gotta say behind that, B?
Honestly, that shit was funny as hell. Nah, that shit hurt. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, when they first lost, my first initial shit was like, oh, I'm gonna talk shit to Jay, blah, blah, blah. And then I sat there and I looked and I was like, damn, New York basketball is cursed. I just think that New York professional basketball is cursed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
That might be true, man, because the way they had me feeling like the Knicks, like, KD was just good. Like, I couldn't take nothing from KD. But everything, it's like nobody else showed up. Nobody else came to play. It's like, man, I just was mad that my boy had no help, and the Brooklyn was on his shoulders that night, and it was like he didn't even have nobody else he could pass it to. Even, you know what I mean? Anything. It just was a bad look for New York. And I think KD need to get him surrounded by some better players, more healthy players. No disrespect to Kyrie, that's my dog. I feel like if Kyrie was playing, we definitely would have won.
Yeah.
But it's no what ifs in this game. I'm just not gonna watch basketball until next season.
I always say, I told mad people this, when they lost LaMarcus Aldridge, that left like a big gap for the Brooklyn Nets, because as you can see, they didn't even play DeAndre Jordan, and they had Blake Griffin playing the 5 most of the time.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that, not playing DeAndre Jordan.
And if they had Aldridge would have been, he would have covered that gap. He probably wouldn't have been able to hold Giannis, but that's a big body in the hole. And that's what I think that's what the Nets was missing the whole fucking series.
So going forward to next season, what do you think that we could do to make some changes to where we could actually come out with a championship? Because I think Brooklyn going to do it. I know this is the first year, and this Steve Nash first coaching year, so it's just some adjustments that we're gonna have to make. But I think with a little bit of adjustments, I think we can make a run for a championship next year.
They need a center.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Too. A center.
Like
a young at like Claxton, but a little bit better. Like Jared Allen. If they still had Jared Allen, then that would have been perfect. They would have killed them.
Yo, where's Karl Anthony Towns, man? I think we probably could use him. I think he'd be a good fit for the Nets if we could get him.
Man, he'll be a good fit for the Knicks too.
Yeah, but
everybody will be a good fit for the Knicks.
All right, so since my team is out and the Knicks been out, who you think going forward going to win this championship?
The Phoenix Suns. It's Chris Paul, yeah.
I mean, Atlanta been looking good too. But I think I'm going to rock with Chris Paul too. I want Chris Paul to win. I think it's about time he deserved one. And I think KD would have been in his way this year if he'd have went to the championship.
That's a fact.
So therefore, I think Chris Paul deserved it. And I think Devin Booker, didn't they say Devin Booker broke his nose in like 3 places the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he
and
back,
came
though.
back.
He back, though. He good, though. But, man, yeah, it's crazy. Also, I seen Kevin Durant and Scottie Pippen going back and forth. You know what I mean? I think
Scottie Pippen, he been bugging.
Scottie Pippen is a great player, but he ain't no Kevin Durant. That's all I'm going to say on that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, he was good. Everybody always talk about how good he was because, like, he got downplayed because he played with Jordan, but it was not no Kevin Durant. He was not no LeBron James type player. He wasn't even half the player that Michael Jordan was.
He was very good, though.
But he was a real good player.
We ain't gonna take that from Scott.
We're not gonna take that from him. But he wasn't an elite talent.
Yeah. Well, in other news, because I'm tired of talking about basketball. Like, I'm done.
He hurt.
Yeah, man. It's like my boy KD made that shot for no reason. You feel me?
That's a fact.
But in other news, man, your boy Javonte Davis, he got a fight coming up. He fighting 140 dude, what's his name, Barrea or something? Barrios, yeah.
Yeah.
And they saying that this might be his toughest match. What you think about that?
They say that about every fight. Like, I knew that this fight was going to be easy for Tank when I'm watching because I watched the shit on Showtime. They have like when they start getting ready for the fight, when they training and shit. And I seen the dude doing the neck exercises that Floyd do. Yeah. So you could make your chin stronger so you don't get knocked out. Yeah. Me seeing that is like, I bet they already coming in on the gate with the wrong attitude, like, this nigga's gonna knock me out. That's something I would have been like, yo, don't show that on camera. I don't want nobody to see that. Because in my eyes, I'm looking at that like, all right, he's protecting his chin. He's getting his chin stronger. But that's also putting a little bit of doubt like, yeah, Javonte Davis is gonna knock you out. I'll be like, don't put that. That made him look a little weak to me.
I feel you, but they saying that this dude is bigger, taller, maybe stronger.
And he got hands, but he fight too much like the last nigga that he fought.
I just feel like Davis got too much power for these niggas. And he just his warrior mentality, he gonna set the tone in the fight and he gonna win. And they sleeping, but he might knock that nigga out early. I don't wanna jinx it, but I feel like he might knock this nigga out early because to me, Tank is one of my favorite fighters. Like, he really one of my favorite fighters. Like, he in my top 5.
Yeah.
I'm talking about of all time. You might think I'm bugging, but I'm dead ass. Like, give me a top 5. Give me a top 5 of all time.
Top right 5 boxers of all time.
All time.
Number 1 is definitely Floyd.
All right.
Number 1. Number 2, Mike Tyson, hands down. Number 3, Roy Jones Jr.
Okay.
Because that was my nigga. He let me down.
Yeah.
He fucking let me down big time. Number 4 would be Miguel Cotto. Okay. And number 5 would probably be someone like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Wow. All right. My top 5 boxers of all times, I'm going to have to go with Floyd Mayweather Jr. for number 1. I'm going to have to go with Bud Crawford for number 2. I got to go with Muhammad Ali for number 3. I got to go with Mike Tyson for number 4. And number 5, I'm going with Tank.
Damn.
Know what I mean? 20.
You got Bud up there too?
Yeah, Bud, my number 2. Bud really not my number 1, but I just can't take nothing from Floyd. But yeah, Bud like my number 1 though, for real. Bro.
Yeah.
Especially right now in boxing, ain't nobody fucking with Crawford. That's my number 1 guy. I bet my last dollar on that boy. That's real talk.
Like I like Miguel Cotto. I always liked the way he fought because he was always humble when he fought, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if he knew he could fuck you up, he always was like, nah, it's gonna be a good fight. I remember I seen fucking one nigga violate this nigga, grabbed his girl ass and all that.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And he still, like, he tried to fuck dude up, but when he fought dude, no, was that De La Hoya that did that shit to Vargas? Anyway, but fucking Cotto always was on some humble shit. Even when he fucked up Margarito and Margarito cheated and he had the plaster in his gloves, he came back and fought him again and he just fucked him up. He ain't talk shit. He just put his hands on him.
So you think Cotto will beat Alvarez?
Oh, damn.
Nope.
Nah. He beat Cotto though.
Alvarez already beat C.
Yeah, he beat Cotto.
You can't fuck with my son Alvarez.
Nah, I gotta put Alvarez in my top 5 because that motherfucker he was the only nigga that I seen that I thought Floyd was gonna lose to.
Nah, but Cotto, niggas kind of thought Floyd was gonna lose to Cotto.
Nah, I knew Floyd was gonna win against Cotto. I was more concerned with fucking Canelo because Canelo was knocking niggas out.
Canelo, yeah.
Canelo was knocking everybody out.
Yeah, I feel you. That nigga is the truth. I feel like he might have lost to Triple G though.
The first one he lost to Triple G. The second one I don't even really remember like that.
Yeah, but I just think Tank, if he keep his mind focused, he definitely gonna go down as one of the best fighters ever. Because to me, he's like a Mike Tyson at his weight class. You feel me?
That's a fact.
And I just feel like he's a beast, and I respect his energy.
Well, he got 24 knockouts and 23 knockouts, 24 wins.
Yeah, some shit like that. You know what I mean? He's definitely a beast.
So that's probably that one fight that he had that went the distance. It probably was only like 3 to 5 rounds because, you know, when they first start fighting, it's only like a couple of rounds. They don't fight for that long.
Yeah.
I got to do my research and find out that one time, when was that, how early in his career was.
Yeah, what you think about the Floyd fight?
Man, that shit, Floyd, like the way it went in there, Floyd didn't box the way Floyd normally boxed. That you looking at that, Floyd don't want to see this person. Floyd don't want to see that person. Nah, Floyd went in there like if he was sparring. If you watch boxing, you see how they spar. Like he knew that this dude wasn't going to knock him out. And if you looked at Paul was throwing punches, it wasn't going to knock nobody out. I think that Logan Paul is like a 10 times better fighter than his brother. I think that Logan will fuck his brother up because his brother, like, I don't know, he just, of course he's fighting Floyd, the best fighter in the world, but I don't know. I think his brother will fuck him up. But
I think Logan was the one that fought Floyd.
Yeah, Logan fought Floyd. Jake will fuck Logan up. That's what I mean.
You think so?
I think that Jake will be, because Jake knocking niggas out. I don't think that he hasn't fought a fighter yet, like a boxer.
Nigga, he fought Nate Robinson, my nigga.
Nate Robinson is a basketball player.
Exactly my point. I don't count. It's really a knockout. Nigga don't fight. But yeah, I really love the sport of boxing. I think that we got some good boxers, and there's gonna be some good matches coming up. I'm still waiting to see who supposed to fight Porter and Porter supposed to fight somebody. I don't think it's booked. He supposed to fight like Crawford or somebody. He might.
Hold on. He the only person that would fight Bud. He the only person because he that motherfucker. I think he might Bud gonna have to kill that motherfucker, knock his ass straight the fuck out.
Bud gonna win that. Bud gonna win that. I think so. But yeah, definitely.
We're about to find out. Spence Jr. versus Porter.
They fought him.
Nah, that's in September. That's old.
And I felt like Porter kind of won that one, but they jerked him.
Nah, Spence won that.
Nah, not in my opinion.
He knocked him out. Knocked him down.
Yeah, knocked him down. You're right, but before that knockdown, it was debatable. Whoa.
Nah. Somebody heard 21. I don't know.
Yeah, but fuck it though. But yeah, man. So I just want to see this fight. I think Tank will knock this boy out. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm riding with my boy, and just listening to that dude's story, like he been through a lot. Like been going through foster care. You know what I mean, moms. But his mom, you know what I mean? I just seen him on some, what's that shit they do? The little access shit or access shit.
Yeah.
He take his mom shopping and all. I'm like the life is good, and I respect that. Like I respect him as a man. I want to see him be one of the best fighters. I actually want to see him beat Floyd Record and become the best fighter. You feel me? Like I respect him that much. Like I really hope that he could do it. Really, and all the young fighters out there just keep doing what y'all doing. I mean, keep getting busy. Keep working hard, and it's gonna pay off. Real talk.
Yo, honestly, the way they moving and all of that, I get that everybody want to see that fight with him and Haney and all that. Like that's gonna happen, but he's moving up because there's more money when, like, if they was to fight now, that shit wouldn't mean nothing. Let's say now if Tank move up to 140, knock dude out. And Haney gonna have to move up to 140, and then like he gonna have to like, and then it's gonna build the anticipation because right now that was his first pay-per-view.
Yeah,
you want to get him to have a couple of pay-per-views. Tank
had a pay-per-view already.
Yeah, that was his last. That was his last one. Was his first one.
Mm-hmm. This is next one, right?
This next one's gonna be his second one. Mm-hmm. You want to build that up. You want to make that be the $100 million Floyd. You want that to be the one to be Floyd's record, because honestly, besides them two, who else is really around in that weight class?
Shakur Stevens.
Him too. And he gonna have to move up. I
want to see him. I'd rather see Shakur Stevens and Tank than to see Haney. Like I want to see Haney and Tank, but I'd rather see Shakur Stevens. I just think it's gonna be a good matchup because you got Shakur Stevens. He got the energy and he move around and he don't just knock you out. Like he break you down. Yeah. Where Tank is, he trying to just knock you out. He gonna break you down, but if he gonna knock you out, he can knock you out. And I don't think he gonna be able to knock Shakur Stevens out the way he be knocking some of these guys out. And I think it'll be a good fight. You feel me? I don't even know who I got on that because I just think it'll be a great fight and I would love to see it. You feel me? It's a lot of fights I would love to see, but that's one of them that I think will be one of the ones I enjoy the most.
What I'm saying is, I trust Floyd Mayweather's process, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Because I know for a fact that he's the best black promoter, probably the best promoter, like fighter promoter there is, know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I know what he's doing. He's setting Tank up to get the biggest bag. He's not going to fight the biggest name now for no little belts that don't matter, that nobody care about. Yeah. Like, he's building it up to move to where the point...
One of them got like 4 or 5 belts, and then they fight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like, it's smart. It's business. You got to understand boxing is boxing. As fans, we want to see everybody fight everybody, but it's also a business to it, too.
Definitely. But I just hope this will be a good fight this Saturday. I'm definitely gonna watch. Definitely gonna be cheering for my boy Tank, and good luck to my boy Gervonta Davis. Word up.
Word. Good luck to Gervonta. I want to see that shit. Like, I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna actually pay for that shit too. I ain't gonna bootleg my shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Or I might go to the bar and watch it. Either or. I'm a support.
Yeah, definitely. But you just chilling, man, trying to stay focused, smoking on this good herb. Like, I've been smoking this BMF gumbo, and I ain't gonna lie, it's just some gas.
That shit put me to sleep.
Yeah.
I smoke like that. I gotta smoke that shit at night. I can't smoke that shit if I got some shit I gotta do. Because if I got some shit I gotta do, that shit ain't getting done.
Yeah, I know it's just some gas. But I've been smoking this shit for like the last 2 weeks, and it's one of my favorite gumbos, you heard.
Yeah, that shit is, I like that shit.
Word, man. This Duce got me smacked right now, too, just having a good night. Definitely.
Hell yeah, we out here vibing. Episode what? What's this, 19?
Yeah, this episode 19.
Almost at episode 20. You know what I mean? We gonna celebrate, have a good time.
Yeah, shout out to Keisha Aileen. She just won for civil court judge. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Shout out to her.
For his, District 7 in Brooklyn. Word, congratulations. Word, definitely. And just shout out to all the candidates that ran in this election.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Word. But yeah, we just chilling, vibing out. Cool Thursday night. You know what I mean? So it was good though.
So let me. I had something that I wanted to talk about. Since we talking about boxing, do you think that Spanish people don't respect black boxers? Like cause I've been places where I went to like for instance, I went to the Deontay Wilder fight when he lost to Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
And this Spanish chick ran up on me and was like, "Oh, you mad? You mad?" And I looked at her and I was like, "No, fuck am I mad about?"
Maybe it's just that the fighter that she wanted to win was won. You feel me? Because Tyson Fury got a lot of fans. Like I asked this girl on Instagram, I had hit up, and cause she a fighter, and I asked her, "Who you think gonna win?" And I automatically I thought she was gonna say Wilder, but she said Fury. She said Fury gonna win. He's the better fighter. And when she said that, I'm like, damn, I don't believe her, but we gonna see. And when he won, I'm like, damn, Shorty said that. So it made me put some respect on Fury's name a little bit. You feel me?
Nah, I believed in Fury because from the first fight, I thought Wilder lost the first fight until that like last round when he knocked him out, and then I was like, all right. I was like, all right, I accept that it was a draw. But I also do think that Tyson Fury cheated because I don't know. When you showed how the gloves and shit, it looked like it was his fists and the gloves was wobbling.
Like he just was slapping him.
Yeah.
And they was just hitting him.
I'm like, yo, it don't even look like he really hitting him, but he bleeding and shit.
Yeah, it was a crazy fight. But they about to go for 3, right?
After, I think Fury fighting Joshua first.
Nah, I think they about to fight each other. I thought I saw 3. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think they about to fight.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I think it's about to be the 3rd fight. They gonna Fury versus Wilder, and I'm definitely still riding with Wilder. You feel me? I think he could come back, and if he come back and beat Fury, I think that just show how great of a fighter he is. You feel me?
Wilder gotta get his defense a little better. Yeah. Know what I mean? And stop going for the home run all the time and use his boxing skills and his jab a little bit more. Know what I mean? Because he tall and he has the reach against most fighters. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he has it against Fury, but he could still keep his jab at reach and keep his hands up and catch Fury like that. I know Fury's a little difficult, but I think that Wilder could beat Fury if he work on a couple of things and start throwing combinations and setting Fury up with different combinations. Because that second fight, he was just throwing one punch, and it seemed like Fury was beating him to the punch. Like Fury had more energy than him.
Yeah, but he did say he had on a wild suit before that, and it slowed him down. But ain't no room for excuses. You feel me?
Yeah,
just come back and do it again.
Exactly. Deontay Wilder's still a good-ass fighter. Know what I mean? Because I seen him, man, all his knockouts was crazy. The one time he knocked the dude with the dreads out, dropped him. He sat Indian style. I was like, oh, shit.
I remember that one.
Then the other time, the Brazil, the light-skinned dude, rocked his ass. And I was like, it's good night. He's done. All them shits, all his knock. And remember, he got like 45 fights and 46. He got like 44 knockouts or some shit like that. He on some tank type shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I think Wilder could come back. What do you think about AB? You think AB got a chance to come back and do something, or it's over for him?
Nah, AB, he could. You know what AB problem is? He don't throw his hands. I seen AB out in Miami, and I chopped it up with him, and I was like, yo, I was like, honestly, bro, if you throw your hands a little bit more, you'd be fucking all these niggas up because his defense is on point.
Yeah.
He don't win the match because he only throw like 7-8 punches.
Yeah, and they be throwing way more punches.
And they be throwing like 45 punches. They only land like 10, but you only landed 2 punches, my nigga. You threw 7 punches. You got to be a little bit more active.
And what he said, when you told him that?
He was like, yo, real shit. He accepted. Like, A-Boo was mad cool. He was like, he gave me a 5 and shit. He was like, yo, if Floyd was down here, that nigga wouldn't even let you touch you. He probably wouldn't even, nigga, they would have cleared you out of here. You would have had to go in the elevator. Nigga, you would have had to be in your room.
Yeah, word up, he said.
That nigga was funny as hell. Mad cool. Man, that nigga mad funny.
Yeah, you
that
know.
nigga. The thing I like about niggas, and I always say this shit, if you genuine and you are who you are, whatever, that nigga's the same person on camera, same person behind. I'm like, if you like that, just be like that. If you yourself, I'll fuck with you no matter what. And I think that he could get on his shit. I fuck with AB.
Yeah, definitely.
He just gotta keep his head straight.
Yeah, what's shorty name? The female boxer that I like. What's her name?
I
forgot her name, but
what's her name? Talk about they was trying to ask her if she wanted to fight Layla Ali. And she was like, she wouldn't even do that. Like, why? Layla Ali's older.
Old. Yeah.
And I think I don't remember somebody took that out of place because it's bad. You Google something and you want to learn something and you tap something and you read some gossip column by mistake.
Yeah.
And I mean, now your whole opinion about something, and that's how Clarissa Shields, that's her name.
Oh yeah, that's my girl right there. Yeah, well, I want to see her do good too.
Yo, there's no female that could beat her. I don't know, cause it's like even when you think she losing, she coming back and she don't quit.
Yeah.
Like you gotta fucking take her fucking head off for her to stop, and I like that shit. And she talk her shit.
What I like about her is that she bring her anger to the ring. You feel me? And she bring it all out, and you can see it. Like she fight with such emotion that I just think that she's gonna be hard to top. I think it's gonna be hard to beat her. Like the only one that come close is Layla Ali that I seen, because Layla Ali was the truth.
Yeah, Layla Ali was different. She was fucking everybody up.
Yeah, but definitely though, I can't wait to see her fight again because that's what I'm looking for. I like boxing. Like I'm really into that shit. I think that shit could go a lot of places. You know what I mean? It's definitely getting bigger, and it ain't just. I think back in the days it was more focused on the heavyweights. But now you looking at all the different weight classes a lot more. Yeah. There's a lot of fighters. Like, we ain't even really talking about heavyweights too much. And I think that's the dope thing about boxing. Like, we looking at it through every levels, and it's like we got great fighters in every position damn near, you feel me?
For real.
We just gotta keep pushing, real talk.
Cause now I think like if we had like the information age was back in the 80s when like the Pernell Whitakers used to box. Because that motherfucker was nice. You thought Floyd Mayweather defense was nice?
Yeah.
That nigga shit, he was bam, and he was flashy with it. He would have been a mega star. He was a big ass star.
Yeah.
But like people didn't really hear about it because we was bad young when he boxed.
Yeah.
Like,
I heard of Cornell Whitaker though. He used to get busy.
It would have been mad different. Like,
yeah.
Because it's a different age where now a fighter like Tank could get to a different level that most boxers back in the day wouldn't have got. Now he's making like $50 million a fight. Back in the days, they was making like 50,000.
Yeah.
And shit like that. I feel like shit is getting better. I'm high. That's why I'm rambling and shit.
Nah, it's all good. We just chilling, vibing out, talking about this boxing, but we could switch the topic.
Nah, because we could talk about boxing because I started going to the Mayweather gym and shit.
Yeah, how's that?
Nah, I mean, it's doing good. I'm starting to fucking now, when I'm boxing, I'm realizing with my knees, certain stances, how I'm fucking southpaw a little bit, know what I mean? I hit stronger a little bit with my left. I don't know why I'm a righty, but I don't know, I feel more comfortable fighting left-handed.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm still sick with it. I'm nice with it.
Yeah, just keep working.
That shit is crazy because it's like they got like a little coach there, and they tell you what to do, and you do with the combinations, and they got different classes. One, you gotta do that shit for power, so you hit as hard as you can, and then they got another one where you do that shit for speed. and they match it around like different Floyd fights and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
They be like, oh, this is the workout from fucking Floyd's 5th fight against fucking whoever the fuck he fought.
Word.
This was a defensive round, so we be doing the shoulder rolls and shit a lot.
Yeah.
That shit is like a crazy workout. I like that shit.
That's what's up. Somebody need that shit, real talk.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I need to get up in the Floyd gym, you know what I mean, see what it's talking about.
Man, shit keeping a nigga active, know what I mean? Shit. I recommend that shit for everybody. I know it costs a grip.
How much they charging?
Like $150.
For how long?
For a month.
$150 for a month. And
But you get a limited. Yeah, you could go there every day if you want.
And it's only in Jersey though, right?
Yeah, the only one they got is in Jersey now.
Right,
but I think if this one be successful, they definitely gonna bring it to New York. Fuck it, we could even look into trying to franchise one.
So you telling me if I go with $150 tomorrow, I can sign up for the Mayweather gym and I'll be in there for a month, and I just got to pay another $150 for the next month?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna see what it do, because if I could get back in shape, if I'm trying to go there like at least 3-4 times a week, you feel me?
Word.
Get back right, work out, you know what I mean, eat right. You know, just get on your healthy shit, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's summertime. That don't mean you gotta start working out and stop getting on your grind, real talk.
Know what I mean? You just gotta include that shit into your everyday life, know what I mean? Yeah. You can always make an hour. Classes is an hour to 45 minutes. You can always include that shit into your schedule. Yeah. No matter what you do. You could go on your lunch break, know what I mean? Do that shit before you go to work. Wake up a little bit early. Go to sleep a little bit earlier, know what I mean?
Definitely.
Know what I mean? We gotta grind. We gotta make sure we get ourselves better, get our health better. Know what I mean? Because health is wealth.
That's it. At the end of the day, man, you gotta get your mind right, your body right, and your soul right, and you'll be all right. You feel me?
And that's a fact.
But yeah, man. So we gonna wrap this one up. Know what I mean? This is what, episode 19?
Episode 19.
And let me shout out to UB, because, man, we on episode 19, man. This shit is accomplishment. We definitely doing our thing. Keep going. Keeping this podcast alive. It ain't easy, but we working every day to make it happen. And I just want to shout out to you because, man, I'm proud of you, brother. Real talk. Definitely.
I appreciate you. And definitely shout out to you, know what I mean, for everything you accomplished just this year, know what I mean, becoming a father, know what I mean, still doing the podcast, taking care of your seed, taking care of the podcast, taking care of everybody, know what I mean? Yeah. And I want to tell you, keep going, keep pushing, keep going, keep pushing, keep going. What's that shit I say? Keep pushing, keep striving, keep going. There we go. That's my new saying. Don't take my shit.
All right, man. But I mean, there you have it. This episode 19. We're gonna shout out to our sponsors, Frontline Millionaires. You get your Frontline Millionaires gear at www.frontlinemillionaires.shop.
Also sponsored by I'm Different and It's Okay by Stephanie_Kia 684 on Instagram. Just click the link in the bio. I want to say be grateful for what you have. Remember, there was a time you wanted everything you have now. Inspire to be great. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. Peace.
Peace.